Okay. How was your day?
It's good. It's nice to meet
Okay.
you.
The second I started, and I've never done this in a personal read. Hold on, me father's calling me.
Oh,
Call you back in a minute. Messages. So I was weary about giving this message because I'm not a singer, but I was sitting here and there is this okay, I don't know if you feel like you have a love that you don't know yet, but you think is coming close, or you can feel it or have dreamt of. I wrote you a song, is what they're saying. And it just started coming out. I wrote down some of the lyrics. I don't know if I'm going to full and sing it, but I might. So I've got channeled messages for you. I'm ready to go. I'm going to call in your spirit guides and cleanse our space, okay? This is live. You do know that, right?
yeah.
All right. Okay, this is kind of lets people know how spirit works. All right. So, Holy Spirit, holy angels of the highest bright light, I call on you now. Guard the gates as I channel these messages for Maddie and myself. I ask that only for her highest good would the messages come through on her highest timeline for the highest good of all. Maddie's ancestors, angels, archangels, ascended master, her royal family, I call you in now. Desho dudode pekirete turute yashukute yamane upate. Yasarete krutututu be yeshikrate of yeshikatea. So mote it be. They're like, this is so odd with you. This is like opened up a whole nother piece. Like they've been waiting for you to do this for a very long time. They want to talk to you and they have a lot of messages. So I'm just going to start off unless you have any questions.
No, I mean it's just crazy what you said about the song thing though, because I was like kind of writing something last night on my guitar for someone I know.
Okay, so this is what I heard, and I'm not the best singer, but he's like, um, you are the light so bright, the light you see at night. It's you, it's me, yes, it's true. You are the light. And he just kept singing, you are the light, you are the light, something with the stars. When I started to channel for you, like the one, I'm hearing the one and only. I don't know if there's something with that you've written about, the one and only, but that's coming through and about the light. They're showing me under the stars staring up and looking like maybe when you go outside there's one specific star, and when you look at it perhaps it has like a blue or purple hue around it, like you can see I'm like an aura or a frequency around this light. I don't know if you've done that or if that's something that's going to happen, but they're showing me that deep connection to the stars. I'm hearing Lyran right now. I know that is a different race of star beings, I believe, but I don't have much information on that. Something about your hair. They're showing me my hair right now, the lion. I don't know. Maybe this person is a Leo, so that could be prevalent. I just keep showing me like a big lion, the lion,
I
like the mane. And I'm hearing the lion, the witch, and the wardrobe right now too. So, and he just keeps singing, you are the light so bright, my darling. Yeah, just keeps re-singing this to you. So this could be you as a singer. We'll know more as we go on. He says, just leave it there. If she doesn't know, she will. So, okay, my cows are mooing outside, so confirmation. Okay, so for you, I wrote your name and then I had this feeling to put a heart by it. So I know that this comes like from a deep, deep love of like connectivity of this, like you have been a lantern, a beacon in the night. And when I was getting out of the bath from meditating, I just kept hearing a beacon of light in the night, a beacon of light. So they want you to know that that's how you're seen I'm hearing the astral realm right now. Your dreams will bring a lot of insights, and it's important that you start writing them down, okay? The names that came through, I don't know what they mean to you or the connectivity, or if it's something that will come into your awareness at some point. You'll know when you know. They just keep saying that. Just tell her, and then she'll get it, because you internalize a lot of things. So you're like, oh my God, I remember that from the other day. Or you'll have this crazy thought and you're like, why am I thinking about that? And then 2 days later, you'll be talking to somebody, they'll show you what you thought of, and you'll be giving this person like direct advice, like almost like you're a channeler yourself of divine intuitive wisdom. So they're saying Lyran. Okay, here we go. So the name I got for you, names, was Seth, Anthony, and Jeremiah. Emphasis on the Jeremiah. Sunflower, ladybug, royal descendant, and then they gave me matriarch and patriarch. So, hi guys, I see you in the chat. I'm in the middle of doing a private reading, so I'll be on here live after this. If I don't, I'm not going to ask you guys questions, but I'm doing wonderful, tapping into Madison's personal read right now. So, okay, and then something big with Monday. They said, right, Monday. And then after that, I got I love you like Sunday morning. So I don't know, and I know that there's a song to do with that. It's lots of musical things were coming in. I'm also hearing right now, just take those old records off the shelf. This new music ain't got the same soul as that old time of rock and roll. So it's having to do with your soul and like the way that you have this soul expression of writing, speaking, feeling, singing, like very creative aspects about you right now. And then I heard this, and this is tying me back to see, when I started channeling for you, I started feeling like you have a very prominent past life as royalty. I don't know, they're showing me like your mom was a queen, and I don't know if they're showing me brave now. You know how her mom wanted her to be prim and proper and she wanted just to go shoot her arrow? And I don't know if you have something with your mom like that, where she kind of tries to confide you or keep you in a space, or you feel like that with some sort of female figure in your life. But definitely like a butting of heads, because you guys are two different, they're saying descendants now. So whatever it was, you were more of like a warrioress, more of, I'm not wearing that fucking dress. I have shit I want to go do. Like, you were not going to be the prim and proper. You were kind of more of the tomboy, and you were about the people. Everything was about people for you, your legacy, and your people. So I don't know. You might want to look into Lyrans, and you might want to look up, I'm hearing a monolith right now, something with monolithical structures. I'm hearing ancient time traveler. I'm hearing 1899. There's actually a show called 1899 with a boat. It has the Olympias, the Titanic, and they all have Greek names, so Greek. Some sort of mythology, you'll find something in there that really resonates with what I'm going to say. Okay, so this goes deep for you. You like a good story, you like a good book, you love mythology because you're so, the mundane just doesn't do it for you. Like, you've always known there's more out there. Maybe you experienced that as a child and things have really kind of just, you've been stifled by other people's thoughts, programming, the way that they push things out into your realm of things. The song that I got after the monarch and patriarch and the royal descendant was, I'm Henry the Eighth, I am the Eighth, I am. They're telling me to tell you to look into that song. What does it mean and where did it come from? Henry the Eighth. So that ties me back to royalty again. You see what I'm saying? So there's something in here with your bloodline and royalty in this lifetime. For some reason, they're drawing me to the picture above the cat on your wall. What is that? It's like layers.
Oh, this
What
is
is
that's a poster from Odessa. I don't know if you know that band.
uh-uh. Is it a band?
Yeah, like a DJ, but they do like live percussion.
Is it Odessa?
Odessa, yeah.
Look up the name, the meaning of that name, and where it originates from, okay? And then you can always come back and look at this. It'll be saved in the playlist under your name forever and ever. I heard
Okay.
amen.
Yeah, I had to get something to
Okay.
write.
Huh?
Yeah, I was like, I have to grab something to write some stuff down.
Yeah, you can grab something real fast. I got time.
I'll watch it later if it'll be saved.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Working closely with high vibrational beings. I'm pretty sure you're aware of this because your intuitive inklings and your ability to know things almost like before they happen, you have this sense of what they're saying psychic. You might have a profound channeler in your okay, so what they're showing me is like in ancient times, okay, it's part of the Bible. I'm gonna botch this, but I want to say, was it David? Whoever had the dreams, he was the real psychic. Like the king would call on him to give him and deliver the messages of what's war going to look like, the famine that's coming and things like that. They're showing me that it's something old. It's something that is already within your genetic code, your DNAs. This is a part of who you are and what you are. It's opening up more and more. And that's, they're showing me like colors in your third eye. You could close your eyes and see greens and purples merging together. Maybe when you close your eyes, you're going to start seeing a lot more of energy, or perhaps they're saying to kind of knock your socks off. Whatever this is, it's like the tones and the frequencies with your guitar. You tune it a lot. You always feel like it's out of tune, maybe, or you keep fucking with one string. Is there a string? G string? I don't know. Is there a string on your guitar that you constantly are fucking with?
Yeah.
Or that you feel like perhaps is out of tune? All right.
The smallest one.
Huh?
Yeah, like the highest string, the smallest string.
Yeah, it just always feels off key. So they're talking about vibrations and higher vibration. The smallest string would have the highest pitch. Something about it's like you're going to be infused. Like just let your hands move and don't really try to coordinate writing it. I don't know if you can read notes or you can't. I think you just go by ear. It's like something that you already have. What sounds good to you, play it. How it comes out. You've been in band for like ever, huh?
Yeah.
Can you read notes? Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you feel like sometimes you have to, because, okay, so they're bringing me into this deep cleaning and cleaning. Something about when you clean or you start cleaning your things or like organizing, when you're in that state, your spirit guides really come through in your mind and they're giving you ideas. It's like this time where you zone out, even though like you're just cleaning, but other things are coming in. It's a really profound time when they can actually get your attention because you're not the type that sits still when you are moving. It's called active meditation is what you're doing, and that's when you kind of start to receive messages more and more, and at a where it's not that you don't receive them in other places and times. It's this during that time you have to psychoanalyze everything. What is that? What does that mean? How does that make sense? What does that tie back to? You have this thing where your linear brain tries to kick in, and I can even see like sometimes you're probably frustrated with the fact like, brain, just shut up and let the message come through, like get the fuck out of here. All right, and then I heard the final countdown. I do not know what that means, but they're drawing me back to Monday for some reason. Love you like Sunday morning and Monday, the countdown. And then they brought in, we are so proud of you, honey, with a bunch of exclamation marks. They're showing me the heart at the top again. I don't know if you have a heart tattoo or want to get a tattoo of something or something of meaning. Heart-based. Heart-based. Okay, and the numbers I got for you, I'm hearing Jeremiah again. 1244, 1234, 666. And they're like, just tell it. I'm like, I'm not going to write that. What if she freaks out and thinks it's all demonic? They're like, just put the fucking number down. I was like, okay. 714, 33, 999, 777, and 222. And then the 1899, they want you to look at that. Okay, and then we went over the song that they had for you. Like I said, I feel like you're on different dimensional planes right now, working with a lot more than just I want to say definitely your higher self, but that also comes with being a high vibrational being, you get into at the bottom of the deck. We talked about this number. She said pull it out. Okay. All right.
No, that's crazy about the 666 because that number that I see a lot. Like if I look at the clock or I'll look at like my email, I'll have like 66 deleted items or something like that. And for a while, it did freak me out. I was like, oh no, but
yeah, they can. I'm like, I'm not. And here it is right here. And then I'm going to pull it out. I wasn't going to put it because I'm like, oh, and then I was like, what? I don't ever want to miss the magic for somebody. So even if it's something that I feel like might be detrimental, it always ends up being the one thing that they relate with the most. Somehow I mixed my decks all up. So, I don't know. In 2002 could be something very prominent happened in that year. That's coming out. They got 1144, and I'm going to put these in. I'm going to leave out the 1, 2, 3, 4, and see what else comes out. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, for the highest good of Madison, please. You might be at this period where they want you to, oh my gosh, you are so ending cycles. Wow. That energy just hit me like super excited, super forward movement. I don't know what it is with this vision that you have or this ability to see things outside of its actual realm. It's like looking through a portal of multidimensionality. It could look like heat waves. It could look like on the TV when the ants race, it's black and white, and you can kind of start seeing like holographic type things start forming. I don't know if you do that, or maybe when you take your glasses off, or maybe you just need to focus more, but they're talking to me about breathing techniques for you, really controlling your breathing, because you can get really, really angry. They're showing me when you're pissed, you're fucking pissed. And it's like you feel like you threw all of your spirituality away or all of these things you're working on. And it's like you've got to purge that, whatever that angerness is. I don't know why this like mother figure keeps coming in when I talk about this. It's not so much pissed. Part of it is because you don't say what you need to say. You hold back on it. And that's what pisses you off, because maybe you were born with like a old Western. You respect your parents. Your parents have done a lot for you, whether they're both here or not, or have been here. Maybe your grandmother taught you how important it is to be grateful for what you do have, or perhaps you had friends that didn't have very much. Like you always pick the underdog friends that had the drug addict parents or the alcoholic parents, or they always spent the night at your house. Like you've been a safety blanket for a lot of your friends in your life. So I'm going to go with what came out first, and then we're going to start digging. Tell me if you want me to slow down when I start the channel. I do go a little faster. If you want me to repeat something, just go ahead and interrupt me, okay? Or if you have any questions. So 1, 2, 3, 4, which is also one of the numbers that I had channeled for you as writing. Good luck. Spirit guides, progress, justice, structures, and systems, processes, conditioning, and rules. So tired of that shit. Like you really are so fed up with the rules and the systems and the programming. They're showing me that's part of her trigger. You don't like being put in a box. You don't like being, it's like no matter what you do, they're showing me like if you start getting a second for yourself and you start doing something you like, then 50 calls, emails, people want to interrupt. It's like you just want some you time to really figure out and experience what it is that you're even trying to experience. Like maybe you're embarking on this profound journey of not really knowing what things are going to. You can feel it though. You have this deep feeling within you. It's like, and if you don't now, you definitely will. They're showing me around New Year's time. You are on the right track. Someone from the other side has your back and encourages you to try to do your best. I feel like tearing up right now. Did you lose your mom?
No, my aunt just passed away.
She like your mom? Was she
Yeah.
your freedom blanket away from your mom?
Well, she didn't have any kids of her own, and she was like a very tough lady, so she kind of lived that through us.
Your mother?
My aunt.
Your aunt?
Hmm.
Hmm. It's like I feel such a heavy weight on my chest right now, like there was some unsaid things. I have goosebumps as I say this. I feel like crying. Things, the communication in some way was disrupted, or things were interpreted in a way that, I don't know if this was hurtful or you didn't get this communication. She shows you, she's the one that does the 666. She's the one that shows you this number. I have goosebumps again, so I'm on the right track. It's just opening up to this energy. You can come all the way through. I'm hearing Nancy. Observe your surroundings and communicate clearly. Be sure that everything will fall to pieces. Maybe when she fell, things started to fall to pieces, and I don't know if this is like within yourself, your dynamic for your mother. I want to say I taste blood in my mouth. I don't know. Iron. I don't know if this was a deficiency or something just crazy. I'm looking at a water pump on the pool, and then I'm looking at the hot tub. I don't know if this had to do with, would she have something in her lungs to where she could like stop breathing, like emphysema, or she acts is not supposed to die. It was very unexpected.
That sounds more like my other aunt, but she passed away a long time ago, and when she was like 19 in a car accident, and she hit a tree. But the one that just passed, I think she had a stroke.
Stroke. Okay. Well, I'm definitely feeling like the girdling on, sorry, this is graphic, but like blood, choking and suffocating on their own. Maybe it was an internal organ or something that had burst, but they're showing me the lung area. So, like I said, I heard the name Nancy, and I'm hearing Nance. So I don't know where that's coming from. She said your mom would know. Okay, let's keep going. 666. We talked about this number coming through. Reflect, love, affection, compassion, kindness, attention, and self-love. Several unexpected developments will enter your life and impact how you feel. This is a chance to reevaluate your identity. You need a mental shift towards greater optimism, self-assurance, and trust. Put your faith in your gut and your inner voice. Pay attention to your feelings. Use them to help you become a better person. The sixes are about having this reflection within yourself. Maybe that's something that they're trying to call you back to repeatedly. Reflect, reflect, reflect. Why do you feel the way you feel? Why are you having a hard time processing this specific motion? Why are you having a hard time moving past something? It's like hurt, pain. It's, I don't want to say abandonment, but I want to say definitely a feeling of betrayal. Yes, that you have gone through. The wands at the bottom is like, I don't know if this is a spiritual attack due to the fact that she looks very peaceful. They're showing me the snow globe right now. Something between Christmas and New Year's is going to be very prevalent. Something that you couldn't see is going to become very obvious to you. Your spirit guides talk to you about this. They try to get your attention nonstop, but it's like you don't see something. Maybe because you don't want to see something, or you don't want to face the music I'm hearing. And then I cut it again, and we go back to this. Whatever this is that you're not going to say it out loud, because inside you hold everything together really well on the outside. Or perhaps this was past tense. Maybe you do hold everything together on the outside now, but on the inside it feels like this. You've switched roles in some area of your life. I told you about working with higher dimensional beings. You have limitless potential in whatever this is that's coming to you. They're saying it's completely up to you. It's looking like you've carried a lot of things to the point where like you've literally, I don't know if you've had this emotional breakdown lately and let yourself fall to pieces. But it looks like you're starting to give some of this weight and some of this baggage that you've been carrying over to your spirit team and your spirit guides because you've just been carrying too much for too long. I do see that you have a new beginning of some sort coming in the world. This is a new beginning, and that is confirmed by 1010, which you also probably see very often, and 000, which is your limitless potential. 1010 talks about it's up to you. Moderation, patience, flow, clarity, joy, movement, self-realization, and taking action, unconditional love. It is time to put those long-cherished ideas into action. You will soon come into contact with the appropriate individuals, circumstances, and resources. Eventually, you will experience joy as well as a brand new opportunities. They're saying for you to trust in this process and continue to move forward. Maybe there you don't need to do so much reflection. Maybe that's something that keeps you caught up, is that you always feel like, okay, what does this mean? Maybe you can never ask too many questions, they're saying, but sometimes you get yourself stuck by doing that. Because they just like psychoanalyze. You got to analyze everything. I wouldn't be surprised me if you're not a Virgo, just with that attribute, or a Capricorn, like very I don't know what your Venus is in your chart or your Saturn. You should look up your birth chart, they're saying, as well as do your life path number. Do you know how to do that?
I do have my birth chart. I just don't know how to read it.
Okay, so go on your birth chart and it will show you, go to Saturn and it'll tell you what house it's in, which like the fourth house is Cancer. It should show you across from it. So wherever Saturn is and wherever Venus is, go across to it and see what two houses those are in. When you watch tarot, start watching those two houses, not your sun sign or your moon, okay? Go with those two houses. You're going to start getting more answers that you really need, all right? All right, 000, limitless potential, reset, relaxation, unknown, surrender, finish line. And they're bringing me back to this. What did they say? The countdown, the final countdown, the finish line. You're finishing up something very big. And I don't know if that's here in the physical or that's something that I'm seeing oasis. So that could be in a different place in time. You are definitely a multidimensional being and you have the ability to travel between timelines. I don't know if you're aware that you do this or that you do it in your sleep. You could wake up and feel like you've been in a whole fucking battle or been having some crazy ass dreams. I feel like earmuffs that some people try to sexually attack you in your dreams and try to have intercourse or do things like that to you. Something about your feminine energy. I don't know if you've experienced that or if you even remember your dreams, but you're definitely being protected from that. It's so interesting. Oh, I don't want to talk about that.
Crazy dreams.
I don't know if there's something about sexual abuse that you've gone through. I feel very uncomfortable talking about that, and I know this is on a live reading, so I'm just gonna put that out there. Whatever has gone unseen was always seen. So I don't know if that's specific to you or a sibling. Do you have a younger sister?
No, older. I have older sisters.
Or you're the younger sister?
Mhm.
I don't know if you try to protect her from something or her you. Um, this feels like something that is from a passed on loved one that's trying to come through, a message just saying, we are so proud of you, honey. So for whatever that means, the countdown, I don't know if somebody did something, I don't even know if you know or would remember, but somebody is going to go down, I heard, for what happened. Or maybe that you don't know. I don't know if this is in the physical realm, but they're doing a deep clean throughout your ancestry line of things that are that have come to the light. I don't know why they're showing me like the P. Diddy stuff. I don't know. Just underhanded things. I don't think that you will even recognize this when something comes out. It's probably going to really fucking blow your mind and you're going to be like very, I want to say disgusted or disappointed for whatever this is. Maybe this is the countdown. Working closely with high vibrational beings. I don't know what you're doing. You're going to have this flow and clarity. Okay, it serves as a timely reminder that anything can be accomplished. If you can dream it, there is no reason you can make it a reality. If something is in the possession of another person, it is also available to you. So try to remain calm. What's meant for you won't pass you by. Let go of tension and relax. Do you like somebody that somebody else is with at this time, or an ex, or maybe you're just waiting for, I don't know, I'm hearing Libra. So that to me represents justice, but I don't know if this is a person that you're literally manifesting this person at this time. Especially when you play music and you move about it in that way, because your heart space is completely open. I'm going to go into this love right now. I'm feeling called to do that. It was like a near miss, like almost you guys didn't even get to know each other in some way. I don't know what this is, or it's like passing somebody by at the last minute. I almost heard forsaken. Almost forsaken. Oh my gosh. I heard like a drive-by. Maybe this person's seen you or you've seen them. I don't know what it is. When you think about this person or even the thought of them, it's like your whole body like shuts down, or perhaps they do. I don't know. I keep like smiling and then looking away. Oh my gosh. This person's thoughts is like, she's as sweet as nectar. That's so funny. Okay, tell me about this love, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels. I heard three's a crowd. I don't know what that means. Tell me more. Tell me more, tell me more. Like, does he have a car? I don't know. Grease lightning. I don't know. It's like, I heard early pregnancy for some reason in the back of my head. You know, when Sandra Dean, one of them gets pregnant in that movie. What is that show called? Grease Lightning? Grease?
Grease, yeah.
Grease. Okay. Maybe you like that movie, or there's something in that for you. So you might want to watch that. All right. Time to forget those scars. All right. So I talked about letting something go. I don't know. And I very distinctively heard a betrayal of some sort. I heard it must be something in the water. Challenge. All true soul connections involve challenges that can be overcome together. Okay. This must be this person, perhaps. Time lapse, time's gone by. My gosh. It's like there was only a allotted amount of time. I don't know if this person, you've already been with this person and this is something from the past and this was somebody that betrayed you in some area of your life, or if this is a new person, but definitely somebody wanting to come through. Oh my gosh. They say you might be surprised how things turn out. I think part of me is like, fuck that. I hear it in my head like, hell no. And then the other part of me is like, you got to be fucking kidding me. I heard Monday. I'm Henry, the eighth I am. And I'm hearing I am that I am. I have goosebumps all over. What the fuck? It's like, okay, I'm going to tell you something really crazy right now. What's coming through? I feel like whoever this person was to you or is to you, I don't know if there was separation or a barrier between you two, but it's like whenever you're back or see this person, this is the surprise. This person has, and I would just want to get a confirmation card before I say this. Tell me about this person that's coming back or in that energy. This person is moved out of something and somewhere, like they have left the rough waters and they have done this transformation of their own. I do not know what it is. It's like, hey, just bear with me. A higher part of their self has seated in this body. I don't know if they have had like a near-death experience or something that really fucking woke them up, or just made them like, whatever this challenge and this barrier was for them, it's like they're going to break completely through this. And I think the barrier is you. All true soul connections involve challenges that can be overcome. You may be surprised. find ways around obstacle to find happiness. I don't know what this barrier is. This barrier is this inability to move forward from something, or finally recognizing that you can move forward, but it's not going to look like what you think it's going to look like. See how there's two different illusions here? She's in the mirror and seems bound and tied, and then on the outside, this is very spiritual. Okay, and then this is, think about mirror magic. Think about being able to look in the mirror and see something other than what you truly are. You know what I mean? I don't think you know who you are. I think you're going to be surprised by your legacy and your lineage. Yeah, I've got the Wheel of Fortune. Tell me more. Tell me about this person. I'm just going where led, okay? Oh my gosh. And this comes out again. It's like using your intuition outside of the chaos. This person could, okay, tell me, we're talking about this person. Tell me more about this person. Oh my gosh. And it comes out again. I got the same card, both of them for you. If you go back to the beginning of this reading, you're mirroring each other, is what it is. Direct reflection. Direct reflection. Oh my God. I don't know what it is. It's about thoughts, feelings, whatever this is. It's like it cannot stay out of the mind. It's just the spirit guides, whatever you have talked about, whatever you have said, through your intuition or your deeper knowing. I have goosebumps all over my entire body. Maybe he writes your name with a heart. That is so funny. I have goosebumps. I wouldn't be surprised if this person doesn't bring you a fucking sunflower because there was no roses left at the grocery store, okay? Like, I did channel sunflower for you. I don't know. And then something about the monarch. I wrote monarchy, but a monarch butterfly, the orange and black. I don't know, those colors could be whatever you've said or you've done to this person. Coming back as the 10 of Cups or the 10 of Pentacles. This is something that is fruitful, tangible, and I heard in the making. I heard baking. Do you bake?
I do bake, yeah. I don't cook.
Okay. But you bake?
Yeah.
Okay. What did you feed this guy? Probably thinking, what did she do? She put a full spell on me. Oh my gosh, this person is, I'm telling you, seeing signs and synchronicities. I don't know if you talk about angel numbers or you show weird coincidences of how things were. Oh, that's what's coming through. Okay, so your passed on loved ones, when my face starts to itch, that's my sign for passed on loved ones. They are all up in this mix. That's what the surprise is. Surprise! We talked about 2 aunts that are now passed away, which only leaves your mom.
Mm-hmm.
She's the last one. No brothers.
Right.
Okay. 3s. We're talking about a matriarch and a patriarch. We're talking about a lineage. Whatever this is, and it all happened, and I'm going to tell you this is going to sound so crazy, but on a different dimensional level, your aunts are helping. Your aunts are these ravens. Your aunts are the ones bringing this person these messages. There's going to be a baby that comes about from this relationship, okay? And I told you I heard accidental pregnancy. If you're not pregnant already, I don't know. I'm just hearing this. Nothing is an accident. It will be a surprise. Maybe there's been a barrier of some sort, but your aunts are definitely moving things in the realm of, it's almost like, I don't know if this person is with somebody else at this moment and just annoying the fuck out of her. I don't know. Maybe she tried to project insecurities onto you or whatever this may have been. I heard gold digger. I don't know why that's coming through. I also have the card of working hard. So something is being worked on over time. Do you love bacon? I heard making bacon.
Bacon. Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. Did you make bacon this morning with cinnamon rolls or something? Or do you put bacon in something different? Use bacon grease in your baking?
I use bacon grease like for eggs and stuff, but
Okay. I heard moon pie right now. I don't know if they have a nickname. Is it moon pie? I don't know, but I'm hearing moon pie. Moon pie is something sweet. It's a pastry. Tell me more. Do you have a thing with peaches or nectars? I don't know what they keep showing me this lip gloss right here, and it says satin nectar, peach, apricot, and guava. I don't know if that's a smoothie thing or something. I don't know. I can taste, I can smell it. It smells very fresh and very yummy.
I love bees and like
Do
honey.
you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that sounds so good. Oh my God, I heard I could eat a peach for hours right now. Sorry, some of the things that come through, they just come through. This person is really redefining the way that they look at you in a situation. It's like, I'm not fucking this up. I'm going to go nice and easy. I am leaving all of the things tangible that do not. This person could be materialistic, or you could look at them as like hoity toity. I don't know if you know what that means, like uppity up, or maybe you feel like you're not good enough for them or been made to feel like that because now they're showing me the reflection of the girl in the mirror, like you're not in alignment in some way with this person. I don't know why. I want to know about it's like this person's been is looking everywhere for you and everything, or you them. It's like everywhere you go, you just hear their name in your head. This could even be you getting these signs and synchronicities from your aunts right now. Something is over and over and over and over. It's like, this fuck. Don't even like the fucker. You know what I mean? It's like, what is this? You're going to be very surprised. Oh, I don't know. Something about alcoholism is coming up right now. I know this is a card of abundance and somebody who's on their own, but I do feel like overindulgence of some sort in some area when I look at this. The cups to me could represent maybe freeing their self of this. I don't know if this person drinks alcohol or has some sort of um tell me more. Tell me more about the Nine of Cups, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels. So this is an aspect of abundance. Do you have a hope chest
Hope
or
chest.
a
What is
chest, or like a place that you put your special things in? You hang on to things forever. Maybe it's by the end of your bed or under your bed or whatever. It's just like, I don't know if it's a drawer or a place that you have special, I don't know if it's trinkets or I'm hearing memorabilia, memories. And then I'm looking at the birds in this ear again. It's like memories are coming through. I don't know if this is for you or for them. It could feel really challenging. Could be for you because I'm seeing let time forget those scars. You could also be unlocking some very deep rooted past life memories at this time. I'm looking at this tree as lineage, and the roots are very, very strong. They're very prominent, and there's a sacred gateway beneath that into the underground of those roots, and what's at the roots of those these unexpected like revelations that you're gonna have. You're like literally going to be sat in the corner by spirit and made to use your intuition on some things, because the ice covered could also represent to me having to use your intuition. I don't know if you sit and talk to your spirit guides, or maybe you just do this in your mind, or your angels, or even you talk to family. Like, where do you, maybe you're curious, like, where do you go? Where are you guys? I just keep hearing that. Maybe you're in another realm and not knowing it. Where are you guys? Like, somebody is looking for you or you're looking for them, because there's a person walking in down here in the bottom of these roots looking and trying to find some deep introspection. Look here too. Here's a single person looking through all these trees, right? For their tree, for their lineage, for what they came for, their root system. And then if you look at this tree too, it's like there's an illumination at the beginning of the roots. It's like you're going to have this ability. Do you know what the Akashic records are?
mm-hmm.
You're going to have this ability to read the Akash or go back and look into the Akashic record of this lineage, this royalty. It's like you have to go down, down, down. They're showing me this in the mind. It's very deep within the mind. Angel numbers. Okay. I'm going to pull an angel number. Self-reliant. 1717 comes out. Time has come to rely on your knowledge, your wisdom, and your ambition. You have an important soul mission and life purpose. Leaning on your inner strength will allow more of your path to unfold ahead. And they just keep showing me her going into this tree underneath. As I take leadership of my life brings a flow of good fortune and good blessings. Learning on your inner strength will allow more of your path to unfold. This surprise. Wow, okay. Tell me more, ancestors, Holy Spirit, holy angels. I don't know. 7 sisters. I'm hearing 7 sisters right now. Constellations. Whatever you didn't see, you're going to see now. It's going to become very obvious to you. This actually could have something to do with sacred geometrical shapes. Looking at sacred geometrical shapes, I'm looking inside this pinnacle right here, and how the ties tie together. You're going to figure something out, and what your spirit guide's telling me, I don't know if you have a book of sacred geometrical shapes, maybe, that have the meanings of the mandalas. I'm hearing mandalas, or a sigil. Do you know what a sigil is?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so there's something within sigils and designs, and whatever it is, when you look at it, it unlocks this. I want to go deeper on this, and this too is also about working the 3 of Pentacles, but she's also looking within pieces that are sacred geometry. Sacred geometry. I heard red light, green light, go.
That's honestly,
Okay.
I have a little sketch, and that's like all I draw is like geometrical things and sigil type things and mandalas. Like it's just what my book is filled with.
Okay, so when you're doing that, that is opening up your DNA. It's like this frequency. Every line connected has its own. They're showing me the triangle right now, and this is what else I'm going to tell you. When I started meditating for you, in my mind's eye, I had, and it was in a bluish, like this color that's coming through the back of this card. It was this color coming through my mind, and it was a triangle, but it was big, and then there was lots of other small triangles leading all the way to the back. Very 5th dimensional, very in-depth. Intention and action. Launch all of your dreams. All right, so let's talk about, and then I'm looking at the constellations on the back of this. It's like something is very tied into, remember I said from the line to the dot to the dot. You got 10, 11. I feel like you see this number a lot. Maybe every time you look at the clock, or 11:10, right before your manifestation of 11:11. When you're at 11:11, like they're actually taking a screenshot of your brain, and it's like going into this Akash. This is so deep. The Book of Life, Akashic. I just keep hearing the Akashic. What the hell? Wow. Okay, so now they brought me back to this card of surprise. I didn't see this person before. It's like whatever's coming out of those roots, it's also coming out down here in energy. So as you're unlocking these things, it's like a new piece of you is rising up. This is so deep. 10, 11. New beginnings, fresh starts, lifestyle, purpose, spiritual awakening. And I could feel that you've gone through a profound spiritual awakening. You're like a little mastermind book of just fucking everything in your brain. You've just listened to videos, podcast, audios. Like that's that light, that beacon. It's like you get the goosebumps. When your spirit guides get close, you get the goosebumps probably, and you know you're onto something. Or you'll stop and then you'll just be made to look somewhere and you'll see exactly what it is and you'll smile. You're like, thank you. Like you're on this path to rediscovering what you already know. This is a call to action to move forward. The sooner you get going, the sooner you will accomplish what you set out to do. Those with patience will eventually reap the rewards of their perseverance. All right, spirit guides. Messages for Madison, please. Repairing this DNA, the genotype, the double helix. It's like these molecular cells are regenerating within your body. That's what the lines and the dots are. It's molecular cells that are regenerating. I heard over and over again. I'm looking at surprise, and now they're showing me rise. Maddie, are you still there?
Yeah, it
Okay.
started freezing. Can you? Okay.
Just want to make sure you can still hear me.
Yeah.
Okay. Looking for the signs that will guide you to the destiny you have known all along. Here's this plant growing from a rocky, desolate, cold place. It's like this growth that you have. Okay, I'm going to say something. You think the moon's not fake, but you know that there's people on the moon or doing other projects right now, perhaps. Like, I don't know. That just really came through with this card of the moon. Like, I don't even know. Like, maybe you call bullshit on like half of NASA shit. I don't know. I'm hearing Elon Musk right now as well. Your spirit guides want you to know that when it gets dark, remember that the sun always rises. I heard rises in the east and sets in the west. Sometimes the best things are created from chaos. And I actually posted, they're putting this up to me in my community page about an interview with an alien. And I believe it was the third interview that I did. If you have not seen that, they want you to look at that. They're talking about the evolutionary descendants of from what we are, futuristic beings. You're going to find out that you are a time traveler of some sort. I just heard blinded by the light. You're like in a light coma right now. That could be like metaphysical light, or that could be like truly light. When it gets dark, remember that the sun always rises. It's like bringing two different elements together. All right. Connection fell right out. Foster meaningful connections with others, nurturing bonds of love and understanding, the lotus. And there's gratitude beneath that. This is what your spirit guides at this time are helping you to move through and to it's energy. They're just showing me this energetic. Everything with you is energy. It's like you look at it. Maybe you do see the energy. I talked about that earlier. The gratitude, cultivating an attitude of gratitude, attracting abundance and blessings into your life. This is like, told you, this could be like they're telling me to tell you a future aspect of yourself. You're already there in the future. It's like a piece of you just came back here to alter something. It's not too, nothing too small, nothing too big. I heard something about this chaos. That's where your magic is created from, is in the chaos. Tell me more, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels. Empowerment. They're helping you to harness this inner power and strength within you so that you can have the full conviction of your spirit and where you're being led to. I mean, like, this is very powerful. Look at the beings that that you are and are working with. It's very multidimensional and quantum. Okay. They want me to go to this repairing evolution. Trust in the process in which you're being led right now at this time. You have two beings here, one blue and one red. That color in the middle is the color that I continue to see for you when I was meditating earlier. That color could mean something to you. But that is two different beings of two different lineages. I see it says trust up there, but for a second when I looked at it, I felt like it was stardust. They want you to have faith in yourself and the universe, surrendering to the flow of life. Trust, gratitude, connection, and empowerment. This non-existent barrier that feels so challenging for you. Whatever this is, it's like it's going to come to the light. Look for the signs that guide you to destiny. Let's talk about what this blockage may have looked like in the physical realm throughout your cellular DNA system. Because as I'm looking here, this looks like cells just and neurons being triggered and fired off of so intensely. It's like this mass awakening. I would not be surprised if you don't have a full-blown Kundalini awakening. You may be surprised, perhaps you maybe have. Maybe this is something that's going to be created within you from chaos. Are you still, can you still hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Let's look at some of these blockages along this path that we're moving and transcending through. For Madison, please, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels. Let time forget those scars. All true soul connections involve challenges that can be overcome together. Anything else? Surprise challenge. Are you up for the challenge? This is going to be something that you have deep gratitude for, that will empower you, something that did seem like a barrier. It was only to get you to have the gumption and the deep introspection of the connectivity that you really do have. I'm being guided to read this one first. Stuck energy, alignment. You have stuck energy that can be caused by holding on to pain or having resistance. To let new energy flow in, get grounded, and reconnect to your body once again. I don't know if I'm hearing celibate, and that energy just could be stuck in some ways. They're showing me like ways to move that sacral solar energy is through your creativity and through like yoga exercises. I don't know if you can look that up and find a way to move that energy through your body. It's very important for you at this time to stay moving and in the flow. And they're showing me just with your body, let your body just flow, and a need for you to stretch more. I don't know what that is. That it could be something we talked about, things that you're overcoming. Oh my gosh. You've got positive energy coming in. I've never pulled this card from this deck ever. Good news, positive energy. Your prayers have been heard. Good news is on the way. I swear to God, I feel like a baby. I don't know why, but I do. A new life, a new creation. I keep feeling that. The universe wants you to have expectancy of positive outcomes in your life. You have the power to manifest what you desire for your highest good by co-creating with Source. Now it is time to celebrate. Telling you, like, you have this movement of energy that is so, it's like a spontaneous combustion that's just every neuron in every cell. Like, what do they call that? Fibromyalgia, when you can feel like the prickly pokelies in your body. Trust the connection. All right, decision and fear. This is, we talked about things that you're coming over, the control. We also talked about that in the beginning. Some decisions and choices that you have made are based on fear and not heart-centered knowledge. Fear is your ego wanting control. Take a step back and make a responsive choice rather than a reactive one. Then you are able to see the truth of the best choice with a calm and centered manner, cultivating an attitude of gratitude, attracting abundance. Both of these faces, I mean, and look at this. We talked about surprise, right? We have surprise and good news, and then we have surprise again. There is something that is definitely moving forward through this challenging space, this stuck energy. It's time to forget those scars. That's one of the things that you've had to move through the most, is the things that have stifled your beautiful heart, your deep connection to truly what is the higher power. but it's the same power that you're made of and created from. I mean, you are the lotus, even energetically speaking, that grows in the mud, that grows in the dark, that grows in the shadow. And it's like you're reawakening this trust within you. And if you aren't right now, you definitely will be through gratitude. It's like your thoughts are very powerful at this time, and you're pulling forward this deep sense of, I'm seeing right now in Lion King when the monkey's in the tree and he puts that red over and he says, no, Simba, or when he does that and then he tells him to look in the water. No, look closer. Perhaps you can scry into water. That will be a gift that you're going to be opening up to. I talked about that the other day on my live. That's also something that I've been starting to wake up to. Maybe there's a need for you to take spiritual baths and to put sea salt in there while you do that. It has something to do with an alchemical resonance. It's a neutralizer of certain, I'm just going to go with it, proton and neutron energies. Proton and neutrons in the nucleus. Maybe you like science, like maybe, because they just keep showing me the neurons. Maybe you're going to figure something out. Maybe you are interested in what a star is made up of, or that energy, stardust. You're very creative. Your mind is very creative when you allow yourself to get in that flow of that connection of what you truly are. I mean, it could feel challenging. It could have felt challenging to get into that space where you could actually get in that resonance flow of divine energy. I'm hearing succubus right now, but it's like you are a sponge that just absorbs everybody's energy around you. And they showed me when you get real angry earlier, or maybe that's something that you've been working on. Hello? It's something that you're walking away from, is absorbing other people's energy. I heard there's a fire burning in my soul. It's almost like you need the heartache to keep you going. I don't know what it is, because we're talking about that challenge. Like there's something about when you're challenged is like when you really rise above it. It's like, I don't know, like you do good in the shadow almost because it pushes you. It's like, I don't know, you're not afraid of the shadow, really. No, not really. So interesting. Okay, I'm going to pull on spiritual gifts that are coming in for you. Understanding love. That's the hardest thing for you to understand, is love. Or perhaps what true unconditional love really is. I heard a broad spectrum, integrated light, magnificence, and telepathy. Telepathic ability to like pick up on other people's energy. They just keep bringing back like the energy. I don't know. We talked about having stuck energy, or if that's something that you're going to recognize as actually one of your strengths. Psychocartography. You're being called to explore connections to places throughout the land. Ley lines, meridians, latitudes, and longitudinal. Oh my gosh. Aspects. By reading about the land, you can receive and understand the messages of the land. I told you, it's like you walking into energy, and it's coming from the roots. This is something that you already have deeply rooted within you. Very interesting. Maybe that's the good news, that you're going to discover something that you didn't want to know. And maybe that truly is where the energy has been stuck, in certain ley lines and paradigms within the mind, as within, so without. It will be very empowering, and empowering to others. You're going to be given the answers that you need. You just need to continue to trust in the connection that you have trust in your drawings. They're showing me the back of the card. It's like when the student is ready, the teacher arrives. You have a very deep clairvoyance gift. You are being called to explore what you see in your mind's eye, whether that it is the past, the present, or the future. These mental impressions have much to share. It's like, dude, I'm swear, you're gonna know like how to get to a certain place that I'm gonna say doesn't exist, but it does. I have one, I wanted to say a sparrow. Two, confirmation. They are sparrows. And he's perched on the fence. That is my confirmation. So spirit is working with you on something right now. That sacred geometry that you write, we talked about ley lines and connectivity to certain things. They're showing me right now, you know that paper that's like kind of see-through and you can draw on it and then you put it over a map and it like connects certain places through the sacred geometry. I'm telling you, it's like very advanced. It's like decoding. I'm hearing the Fibonacci code right now. This is a royal bloodline. I don't know if I'm hearing the Holy Grail, like finding something that's been cubits. They talk about in the Bible how the Ark of the Covenant. It's I don't know, you might want to look in the Bible because it's hidden messages. Of course, you would take a piece of paper that's see-through and put it over something else and get an answer. It's like hidden messages within hidden messages that you can uncover. The countdown. Very interesting. Are you drawing right now?
Drawing?
Yeah.
No, did my video stop?
Yeah, your video's not on anymore, but I just felt like you were drawing for some reason or kept seeing you do the lines. Okay, and then the other spiritual gift card I have for you was an acupuncturist. You're being called to explore stimulating acupuncture points to encourage healing, to restore balance and energy flow. We talked about this stuck energy. I don't know why, but Spirit's showing me something around the ears. Something with your ears. I don't know if you have issues with your ears, but they're showing me that's kind of like where the energy is stuck at in there, and it like goes down your back, whatever's these puncture wounds or points in your ear. Maybe you had an ear injury. That's interesting. Do you have a thing with water in your ears and like you get sick or like you have to be careful in water or you can't hear good or it's muffled or sinus?
Yeah,
Maybe.
I will get swimmer really bad.
Whatever that is, it has this correlation to like these other things that are connected through the ear space. It also has to do with not just can you hear me, but are you listening? So they want to make sure that you're really listening because sometimes you zone out and go other places. It's interesting. Um, I don't know if you have any insurance or decent insurance where you could actually go and try to get, I heard I don't like needles, but acupuncture to release this flow in your mind, in your energy. It's something within that I'm seeing like the serpent go up the back, like a Kundalini awakening. All right. So moving forward, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, for her highest good, what does she need to know most right now and moving forward? That thing fucking flew. I feel like you're going to take a trip. This could be in the physical, or this could definitely be like a spiritual retreat of some sort. Let go comes out. You need to work on letting go. This is what's going to help you move forward and kind of release that attribute of the shadow and where you've been. You need to integrate that with the new. You can't just leave it behind and then you're ready. It goes with you too. You find a balance within it. They're saying some things are best let go and let the universe work it out in divine timing. This thing wanted to fly way over here. And then you've got, oops, coming in hot. Indication. Watch for signs that lead you to true love. It's like, what does that mean? You feel like it's contradicting, let go, but love, right? So maybe there is something outside of what you've already known or the realm. What else? Anything else? Divine guides, ancestors, anything else for Madison's personal read, please? I'm going to see if anything else comes out of this, and then I'm being guided to pull thoughts from the person on your mind. Bottom of the deck. Love. Love can conquer everything. Wow. Well, there's that. All right. Messages from the person on Madison's mind right now. For the highest good of Madison and the highest good only. Messages on her mind right now. Excuse me, on the person on her mind's mind. It's a lot of mind going on. I heard trickery, mind manipulation. All right. 3 in a row. You might be receiving 3 messages in a row. I heard keep going. All right. I was betrayed so many times in the past that I prefer to end things before they even start, to avoid that type of pain again. This person is in the 10 of Swords right now. Got the 8 of Pentacles. I am reading more about soft skills and emotion because I never had a connection like this, and I want to be your stable partner. I am new to the spiritual journey, but I am willing to try and see what I can learn as long as I have you by my side. The Page of Wands. I am starting to find balance between my financial and emotional life. Told you this person felt very materialistic. I am more open to cuddle you, to hold you, and to kiss you. The Queen of Pentacles. And then they're telling me to look at the bottom of the deck. I am grateful for everything that you gave me, and I want to give back 10 times more. The scales will be balanced very soon. The 6 of Pentacles. Whatever this is, I feel like you're going to have this very profound experience through this letting go and this surprise factor that's coming in for you, Maddie. That is what I have for your read. And then Angel Whisper, this is a number to be on the lookout for. 555. I heard bottom of the deck 777. So first comes the change of the 5, and then you become in the alignment with the 7, which is the highest spiritual number. Do you know how to find your life path number?
No.
Okay, so what is your birthday?
August 2nd, 1999.
08021999.
Yeah, you see the 777 a lot too.
Okay, so when I add up your entire date of birth up here, it becomes a 38, which makes you add the 3 and the 8 together because in numerology it only goes to 10 and then it starts over. Unless you're an 11, a 22, a 33, which are master numbers. You, my dear, are a life path 11, which you are on a mission of mastery of some sort. Go onto YouTube and look up attributes of life path number 11 and watch a few videos, and it will kind of show you how things are connected, attributes of moving forward and things that you will struggle with in this lifetime, and more about your path. It'll help make sense. Do not forget to look at your Saturn and your Venus, what house they are in. what that house means. Like I'm a Cancer, so in the Cancer placements, we're very loving, nurturing, super empaths, very motherly, but we can be very cranky motherfuckers. And you'll just know, just if it's in the house of Scorpio, look up what is the house of what does Scorpio represent in whatever house it is in, or what does it mean if my Saturn is in Scorpio. There's going to be things in there that you're going to rediscover about yourself. All right. All right, darling. Did you have any questions before we get off here? Hopefully this helped.
Yeah, no questions. I mean, like all of it resonated. So thank you. I appreciate
You're welcome. A lot of it is really you're already on that path to finding. You do have some letting go of some hurts. Maybe you're not as aware that you hang on to them. I think you are. I think you're very smart. I think you're well beyond your years. But moving forward feels very hard for you sometimes because you're so loving and you don't want to let people go because you feel like you've just been left behind yourself and it doesn't feel very good. This is going to be very, 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 very important one, okay?
Okay.
So go back and watch the read about your drawings and these ley lines because there's something very unique about a gift that you have that's going to help humanity. And I can't wait to see what that is as you open up to that. You do feel very much like a starseed to me, and you incarnate here a lot and come back and help humanity. So it ain't nothing but a chicken wing for you. Like you're just so it's like I told you, the darkness, you were born in the darkness. Are you Scorpio?
No.
Are,
My
are
son
you
is, or I'm a Leo. It's like the sun.
okay, you're the fire.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, and that's that fiery, angry feeling that I feel. And no, don't feel, I'm not gonna say like the jealousy or controlling. In a way you have that tendency because you're Leo. You guys are very sunny and bright. I don't know what's been playing on in your energy or just projections of other people, that's energy trying to provoke. That's why the lion came out over and over and over. Lyran. Wow, very cool. Those channeled messages are very important for you. um, Listen to that read whenever you need it. I will put it on public. Thank you so much for allowing me to give you a personal hour reading, and I hope that it resonates. You can email me anytime.
Yeah, I appreciate it so much. Thank you.
All right, Maddie, I'll talk to you later.
Okay, bye.
Bye.